Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. I'm gonna be starting here in just a minute. Alright, let's see. I off stream yesterday was able to finally beat Ella, and I did record my battle against Ella. Maybe, you know what, maybe I'll put that up on the screen right now. Let me click be right back. I think it's this one. Okay, if I go back. Yeah, that's fun. Okay. Then I can show that. So this was last night. I finally beat Ella, and when I got to Xanthar and I had 25 cards left, I was like, you know what, I'm going to record this just in case. And I was glad I did. It's a little bit dicey though, because Xanthar, like Mr. Anderson said in his video today, Xanthar is really risky. You want to try to kill him as quickly as possible. And I've got really sucky cards right now, so it was really difficult. So this is just me trying to maximize my cards so I could kill him. And then the other thing that sucked was he was a master healer, so it took a little bit longer to beat him. I didn't want to use my Banshee Empress because I still needed to kill Ella, so that's why I was looking at my other options, and I ended up using that card, which made it last another turn. And I went with that option because I wanted to get rid of another bronze combo card. Same thing there. I figured I'd kill him no matter what because of the amount of health he had left. So I just did a mitigator. I'll put this down a little bit more. About there. Okay. So this is my final one. I didn't want to recycle my hand because I wanted to make sure I had the Banshee Empress to just use it right away, since she was Master Elementalist. And then I wanted to get my combo up again as quickly as possible so I could keep doing damage. So that's why I chose that combo. I lucked out that she used that because that basically told me I was going to win at that point. And now it's just a question of how do I want to win. And I decided to be a little bit risky and use that 21-12, I believe. Yeah. But that's how I ended up winning. And yeah, so YouTube, this is probably going to go on there, so you guys can see that's how I did that. And then it goes on with Anna, but I lost to Anna, I believe, because she's got a lot of health. So I'm gonna go be right back and switch back over to the game. There we go. Alright, so I'm just going to be doing some heroics, but before I start the heroics, Mr. Anderson's video got me realizing the thing that's missing from my heroics deck right now, here's my heroics deck, is diamond cards. I really only have these 4 or 5 diamond cards here, and they're all mostly fused, and this one I'm not going to level up. So because of that, I'm thinking I might, after I finish the combo cards I've already got in here, I think for the most part these guys are all level 5 and these ones are level 4, but the rest of these ones, I don't think I'm going to focus on leveling these guys up too much more now. Instead, I'll get that metal up to level 4, but I think what I'm going to do next is actually work on my these guys. So I'll probably, oh, does not mean to do that, but I think sort by rarity, there we go. I think I'll be working on him next to get him leveled up. So let me go to my upgrade cards and sort by rarity. No, there you go. So if I leveled this guy up fully, it'd be a 3320, which would be a great addition to my deck, but I only have 1 dust right now, so I'm not really gonna do anything on that side. But let's see. Doing heroics run. I was just looking at my cards and talking about what I wanted to do. Thank you guys for joining me on the stream here. You don't see anything on the live stream side. I just want to double check. Can you guys? Someone made a comment on Discord that they can't see me, but I'm seeing I have 4 viewers. Can someone in the chat? Okay, Aizman said he's streaming right now. Thank you. Just want to make sure. So I'm gonna do my heroics runs here. And again, you can see my previous high score was 55. That was great. I'm in that weird spot where I'm not going to be able to get to tier 50 or rank 50, but I won't get down to tier 250, so it's one of those people where it doesn't matter if I play or not, but I'm going to keep playing a long time. Just helps you get used to it and play better, I guess you could say. It's a good combo. So how's your guys' Friday going? Any fun weekend plans? I am not seeing any comments in the chat, so please, if you can, comment in the chat there so I can make sure this is actually working. I'm using Twitch. Twitch has their own little studio that you can use now, so I'm trying this. One of the nice things is I have the ability to swap between scenes, so there's a be right back option, and then there's also this let me see if I can make this zoom it in or focus better. There we go. Focus, there we go. So I also have this option to like put myself full screen, but I'm gonna switch back to the main view, but I can add additional scenes as well, which is kind of fun. The other fun thing I can do, let me show you this. Where is this? I can rearrange the size of this screen, and it like messes with the background too, which is kind of fun. So anywho, that's that. So I'm liking the Twitch studio better than using OBS, which I'm probably in the minority there, but anywho, just wanted to share that. So today my work had our annual dealer meeting because we it sounds like I'm a drug dealer or something. It's not that. We have people who purchase items from us, and so we had our annual meeting to talk about the new products that we're going to be selling this year, and I got to spend the day in a bunch of meetings. So that was an interesting day, but I don't have any real plans for this weekend, so it'll be fun to just kind of relax. I'm thinking if I'm able to beat Ella on this first round, I'm not going to do more rounds because there's no real point to it, just so everyone knows. But I might try to switch this over to a different type of streaming. My goal is going forward to have 2 streams a week, because that's what you need to become a partner. If I was to do that, my streams every week would be focused on I want to do that night type of it. My playing games with you guys or Fortnite. Things I think I need to do though in order to play certain games, but certain games is I need to get a second monitor computer. The studio up here, you could see your comments come in, but then the other one would be the game played for that evening. What do you think would be fair price points for gems? That's a great question. So let me go back and look at them right now and how much they cost and what that would get you. And I'm going to change my deck style while I'm here so I don't forget when I go back. Alright, so currently if you want to buy gems, the cheapest one is $25. And let me get a pen and an envelope to do a little bit of number crunching here. So 20 for 5, or on the best end, 160. So the 20 for $5. Now I gotta pull out my calculator here, guys. Buying 20 and it costs you $5. You're paying 40 cents per. Is that right? Sounds about right. Yeah, so you're paying 40 cents per gem. With the 560 for 100, nope, I'm doing that backwards. So $5 for 20, you're paying 25 cents per. That makes more sense. Okay. Whereas the other option is if you buy $100 worth, you're paying 17, roughly 18 cents. I'll put that to 18 cents per gem. Now the problem is card packs, when they're in the game, cost 60 gems. So if you buy the cheapest packs times 0.25, you're spending $15 per pack. If you buy the best pack, 60 times 0.18, you're spending $11. Well, I'll call it $10.50 because I rounded up before. So $10.50 per pack. And hi guys, welcome. We're talking about what do you think would be a fair price point for gems. So currently on the I'll go back over here on the pile of gems, you're roughly paying $0.25 per gem. On the best option, the chest of gems, you are paying 18 cents per gem, which equates to basically if you're buying an actual pack, you're spending somewhere between $10 to $15 for that pack, which is absolutely crazy. Because in real life, if you were to buy, I don't know if I have any around here, but if you were to buy some Pokemon cards, for example, those are usually about $4 or $5 a pack, and you get 10 cards in that pack. This is paying $10 to $15 for a pack, and you're getting 3, I think. Or maybe it's a little more than that. So I think it would be a lot better if you were spending $3 to $5 for a pack. I don't know what that would equate to gems wise, but instead of being $10 to $15, $3 to $5 would be the range. I think that'd be a lot fairer, be a lot more equivalent to what you would pay for Pokemon cards as a real world equivalent. Because if you buy a big booster box, you'd probably be paying about $3 a pack, whereas if you buy it individually, you're closer to $5 a pack. So same idea. If you bought a big amount of gems, it'd be rough as a pack. So I don't know if that means lowering the price of gems or increasing the amount of gems you get. Probably be the second option there, where you get more gems per purchase rather than changing the dollar amounts that they have listed. But that's a great question. All right, so let me go back to my heroics, and I switched over. I'm trying to beat Ella live rather than recorded. At the beginning of my stream, I did show my recording of beating Ella last night. So if you did not catch that, I think my recordings stay on here now. Let's see, $60 for 5 is what Fleming says. Lunch or a pack, right? Yeah. 60 gems for $5 and better value as it increases. Oh, you're telepathic. Yeah, that's what I was saying. You're right. That's a you and I are on the same wavelength, right, Flem? So I'm starting to get a feel for this deck. My problem I'm running into, and I kind of mentioned this, and if you heard it already, I'm sorry, but is I'm having a little bit of an oversaturation of my bronze cards. So I think over this next week, rather than continue to level up bronze cards, I'm going to be focusing on getting some of my diamond final form cards to be leveled up. When I watched Mr. Andersam's world record run that he did today, I realized how he uses those a lot more frequently, and that's something that is missing from this deck. I think I'm going to do that one, yeah. So that's something I might be focusing on in this next week between heroics. Ooh, not some good cards here. Let's see. Are you going to do arena? You know what? Yeah, if I'm able to beat Ella right away, I will finish up my arena. I think I have pretty much a full arena right now. Let me go back and check it real quick for you. Yeah, I've got 12 turns on arena, so I'll do some arena when I finish up heroics here. But since heroics can only happen every other week, I like to kind of show these off first, just so you guys can get an idea of what I'm doing, what I'm focusing on in this deck. We're going to keep this hand. I think I'm going to do that. Oh no, that's a really good combo. I don't really like multiples. Most of the combos that multiples make are defense focused with the cards I have. So anytime I have a chance to branch out and use it with an attack based focus instead, I like that. Also, Mr. Baba Booey, I take it that you're a Howard Stern fan from your username. Do you have a in-game name that I might know? I'd like to know who's watching. Same thing for you, Matt and Totino. I don't know what your guys' in-game names are, so if you can tell me, great. Yeah, let's do that. I think that'll be good enough. Ooh, one off. Bummer. I'm definitely liking this setup better than my old setup on OBS. Aliens. Okay. I think I've battled you once or twice before, Baba Booey. I don't want to call you Baba Booey. Oh, you just made this account to watch me? That is very flattering. I appreciate that. I don't know if I'm worthy to be watched, though, but that's very kind of you to say. Matt Bob 42, but I'm in Diamond 3. Hey, you know what? It's all good. We're all I shouldn't have done that. That was a bad idea on my part. We're all playing this game in our own way, and I'm sure I probably have seen you in there. I had to, in order to get to this level, I had to face a bunch of people, so I'm very confident I saw you along the way. And Totino said, is Tetton's TM? Okay, I don't think I've seen you yet either. Oh yeah, Matt, you might know Niall. He's Boss 219. I know I've seen him a couple times, and he's active in our Discord as well. So tomorrow is Saturday, and my wife typically works on Saturdays, and so I get the wonderful privilege to have Saturdays be Dadder Days, where I get to spend the morning with my little one, because I don't work on Saturdays typically, and my wife typically does. I think we're gonna go that option. So last Saturday I took my little one to the donut store, which she had not been to with me before, and that was a fun experience for her and for me. Does that have a slightly? No, that's the same defense. Found out her favorite donut, or at least the donut she chose, was a Boston cream. So it's got the chocolate on the top, and it's filled with the white cream inside of it. I only say that because that's the one she picked up and started eating, and then I don't think she realized, she's only a little over 1 year old, but she didn't realize there was anything in the center of it until she started eating it, and I think that was really exciting for her. All right, I think I'm going to be able to one-shot Xanthar here. Oh, I think we're good. Oh, really? Of course. You know, it's not the end of the world. Hello, welcome, Mushwush. Donuts are so good, top-tier food. Okay, can I tell you guys something? You're going to think I'm weird. My favorite donut is the French cruller, which apparently most donut shops only make on the weekends. because I think it's an unpopular choice, but I'm going to use a word a lot of people don't like. I like how moist they are, because most cakes or most donuts are very dry. But the French cruller is a very juicy donut. It sounds weird to say, because it's not what I mean when I say that, but it's a very delicious donut. You believe in me that I'm going to beat Ella today. Well, there's a very good chance I'm going to beat Ella here. The biggest thing I have going against me right now is that she's going to do a bunch of damage to me. Let's see. Yeah, this is the this round right here is the make or breaker. I think I have to play it safe and go like this, though. Which, that was not the good call, because basically I'm gonna lose right here, guys, but that's okay. Good news is it was a tie, and I'm going to count the tie as a win, even though it doesn't count as a win. The point is, I know I can beat her now because I beat her last night. If you didn't see that, again, I did it at the beginning of my recording here, so you can rewatch that. It's just my battle versus Xanthar and Ella that I recorded, but you can see that there. All right, let's do some arena. This is a horrible first start for me. I'm going to lose this round, just so you guys know, because they all have extraordinary health. Tatino asked me, do you recommend any free-to-play deck besides Mr. Andersam? I actually made a video, one of my last videos I made before I stopped making videos a couple years ago, and I believe it's entitled The Best Free-to-Play Deck. And basically what I did was I went through all of the cards that are available to people who are just playing free-to-play. I'm going to go with this option just because it has one extra. It didn't matter. I went through all the free cards that would be available to you. So it would be one of each of the gold combo cards from the events, as well as the ability to have fused silver cards and fused bronze combo cards. And I after that was able to make a deck. So if you want to, go on our YouTube. Let me see if I can actually find that video for you. Best free-to-play, it's a beginner's guide number 20. Beginner's guide number 20. That one would help you out. Let me see if I can actually... Is there a way to... Options. Get shareable link. Perfect. Oh, I'll post a link in the chat here. So if you want to, you can watch that on your own free time there. And that's my recommended free-to-play deck. Hello, Jark. Welcome. I am doing some... well, I did heroics. I need to change my title of my stream to Little Alchemist Arena Run. Done. Perfect. All right, updated that. Look at that. We got 13 people watching. Hello, everyone. Welcome. I appreciate you all being here. I am not going to be doing the speed running category that Mr. Andersam posted about earlier today, because as you can see, I can barely make it to LS, so I have a different strategy than he has. I think I might be able to do that first 5 bosses thing that he was talking about, but even that would be a stretch in terms of trying to go for a speed record. I really like this idea, though, and if I am able to get UndrDawg back, I would definitely compete in that speedrunning category. I think I mentioned on my last live stream that I'm a big fan of the Super Mario Maker community, and you know, Grand Pooh Bear and Carl Sagan and DGR. I feel bad for DGR, but yeah, that whole community is great, and they seem to be really supportive of one another. But I love watching the speedruns that Grand Pooh Bear would do, like for Super Mario Brothers 3, and you know what, I'm gonna go like that. Get one more turn in. Perfect. When do you get ads from Twitch? All right, so that's a great question. So I looked up how to become a Twitch partner, and you have to have, I believe, 50 people following you, and I'm in the 40s right now. So if you want to give me a follow, if you're not following me yet, please do so, because I need to get to 50. And then in addition to the 50 followers, I have to be streaming at least 7 days in the past 30 days. So that's why I'm going up to 2 streams a week on here. But because this game does not, there's not really much I could do for a whole stream. I'm going to be only spending 1 stream a day of those 2 on Little Alchemist. Thank you for the follow, Baba Booey. As you can see, you get shown up on the screen there. It's beneficial now. One day I'll be able to make this super nice, but I'm still getting used to how the whole Twitch platform works. You want me to fight potatoes? Yeah, right. And then in addition to... I think I'm going to go for the defense focus. In addition to that, you have to have streamed, I believe, 10 hours in those 30 days. But basically, if you're streaming a little over an hour each of those times that you stream, you should be fine. And, ooh, this is not going to be good. Yep, oh well. I think once I reach those caps, I can apply to be a Twitch. I think it's affiliate, and then you can get partner status later. All right, let me see what these comments say. Potatoes, fight potatoes. Potatoes needs a specific strategy. He does. Potatoes is my mentor. 8 hours streaming, 7 unique days, and 50 followers. Yep, that's it. So I can do the first 2, but I need your guys' help to get the last one there of the 50 followers. So if you know anyone else who plays the game that would give me a follow, I'd appreciate that. Yeah, becoming Twitch partners is a lot harder. You have to you make it your full-time career, and that's not something I'm able to do. I'm very happy with my job. It's very satisfying to me, and it pays well, and great company, great people that I work with. So I wouldn't do this full-time, but for now, if I can do this in my off time, when I have free time, I love spending time with you guys. And as you probably see as I play Arena, I probably am doing just as well as you do, where I'll win maybe a round and then lose a round and kind of be stuck in the same spot. Every once in a while I'll get lucky and go on a little bit of a run, but for the most part it's you win one, you lose one, you win one, you lose one. And part of working on your deck is to make your deck more consistent, so you can win 2 and then lose 1, or win 3 and then lose 1. And that's just part of this game is building up your quality of your deck and learning the strategy as you continue learning it. Let's see. Did you get your hybrid card from Onyx Goblin? No. So this account was made about 3 years ago now, and we still had card packs in the game, so I think I got the card hybrid from the pack that hybrid comes from. Platypus said, "Does UndrDawg have Lobotomizer?" No, I'll show you guys here when I finish this round. I have a very stripped down amount of arena types for UndrDawg, because I didn't really focus on this account, and I just used it for the beginner's guide trainings, and then really didn't use it outside of that. So let me edit deck. So obviously I have the first three. I don't have most of them. I have Master Elementalist, which you need if you want to go far in Heroics, Master Healer, which you also need to go far in Heroics, and Tiebreaker, which you need in order to do anything in Arena. I'm going to start saving up for Lucky, because I want to do a series on boss cards. And then long term, I'd probably get Greed. All the rest of these, Combo Master, Lobotomizer, and Master Enchanter and Quick Learner, aren't worth the time or effort to get. But Greed and Lucky would be useful long term. Okay, where am I? Tiebreaker. Let's see, another question that came in. Mealy said, Tap Dog, I got Punchy from Portal Chest in the food event. Oh, that is awesome. Did you do you just have the one, or do you have two of them to fuse? Because that's a good fuse card, I believe. I know I use that combo often with water and food. So, you guys want me to choose potatoes? Let me know. I'll wait here. If you want me to fight potatoes, I'll show you how poorly I do against him. I usually will die fairly quickly. Platypus said, oh, you don't even have max health. Yeah, no. You wouldn't be able to take down potatoes consistently. No, I wouldn't. Yeah, my health currently I think is 37, and I was focusing on getting my health back up, but I think I'm going to save these orbs, like I said, for Lucky and for Greed. The reason I'm wanting Lucky is because I want to do a series on collecting the boss cards, and even if it's a small percentage increase, it increases the ability more than what I'm doing now, and I rarely see the cards now. So that's something I'd like them to see too, though, is the ability to increase Lucky's ability. All right, you guys kept saying potatoes, fight him, potatoes. I am not going to win, though, just so you know. I appreciate your guys' enthusiasm with my 15-card deck here. Let's do it. He's going to kick my butt, guys. I'm going to have to do that. The worst part is I don't even know what cards I'm going to have comboing here. But I guess we'll see. All right, got to use this right away because I don't have time. Oh, see, yeah, look, I already lost. I lost that quickly, guys. I don't even think my Tap Dog deck. I played him once or twice with against Tap Dog, and it's very difficult to beat him just with the amount of health he has. Yes, it is Lobotomizer week, so if you're waiting for that to come into the shop, I'm glad I was able to show it to you accidentally. Mushwush, are you going to do online matches this stream? No, so I tried doing online matches in the past, and the problem is there's a delay on here, so it's next to impossible for me to actually get a live match. And then worse than that, two different things. One, you guys can see my hand, so it's a little bit unfair because you'll know exactly what I'm going to do before I do it. And two, it takes forever because it's like a minute-long timeout between rounds for whatever reason. So it's not worth it. Tatino asked, can Jokovic win potatoes? He probably could. I don't know if he'd have to use his heroics deck or something, or a special deck to beat potatoes, but I think there might be a struggle with his arena deck just because of the fact that you go from having 35 cards to 15 or something is not very useful long term. Yeah, Platypus said anyone can beat potatoes, but it takes a specific strategy. You need to run a 40-card deck with Lobotomizer and hope to get lucky with getting his final form, or trying to tank one or two of his final forms. Mushwush, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. Oh, and I didn't see that, Platypus. Thank you for your follow as well. I have no idea where I can see where my total amount of followers is, so I apologize. But I know we're getting there. All right, so I have to do one of these two, so I'm going to go with that option. And the reason I'm doing this is because I knew Ian would have a full combo meter this time, and so if I was to have any chance to beat him, I had to use that. Unfortunately, I think he's going to kick my butt right now. Yep. How much is the first Master Healer? I have no idea. I'm sure someone else can look it up for you right now. I'm not able to look it up while I'm doing live stream. Matt, how long do you reckon it takes for Monumental to put premium packs back into rotation? That's a great question. I've kind of talked about this a little bit in that very first welcome back video. So here's what I think is going to happen. They're going to take over the game in a little over a week from now. And I don't think we'll see too many changes, if any changes at all, besides maybe they might take out the Congregate logo and put in their own Monumental logo. I think the first 1 to 3 months will be them just getting the game updated, making sure that any security vulnerabilities get patched, making sure it is up to the requirements of what Apple wants an app to have now, because the App Store has updated quite a lot since the last update. And I think there's also going to be a bunch of bug holes that they need to fix and repair and patch. So with that being said, I wouldn't expect any actual content updates for at least a couple months. Now, if they end up having updates out sooner than that, I'm not going to complain. But I would say, realistically, we're going to be waiting a little while. There's my punchy. We had a couple answers there, 650 or 880 for the first Master Healer. So regardless, either way, it's a lot of points that you need. Fortunately, I think I'm going to lose here again. Yep. I am not getting my final forms. I am getting unlucky hands. Platypus said it's better to skip the first 2 ranks of Master Healer and just getting the 3rd rank. No, you can't do that. You actually have to buy each rank individually. You can't just buy the 3rd rank. In order to buy that, you have to buy the first one and then the second one, and then you can buy the 3rd. Yeah, of course, because why would people buy the 1st and 2nd ranks if they could just buy the 3rd? Yeah, unfortunately, that is the case. Yep, sorry, stream delay. It's interesting. I got to figure out if I can shorten that delay or if I have to be a certain level of streamer in order to reduce that. Because the streamers I watch, their delay doesn't tend to be 30 seconds. It's usually only about 10 seconds. So I don't know if that's a setting on my end I need to update. I'll try to figure that out later. Oh, stream. So I can look right here. I got my stream delay. I have it toggled off. Yeah, it's toggled off, so I don't know. All right, and I'm out of those, but I still have one more turn against Ivana here that I might as well take. Is there any interest, I might as well ask now, it's a completely different game, but any interest in doing a round of Jackbox together, guys? Let me know. It's a game where you basically just get to write silly comments back and forth, and then you vote on who you think is the best comment. Kind of a relaxing game, and we can play it all together. Well, I think I can have 8 people play, so. This is a horrible hand. We're going to go with this one and hope I don't die. I got lucky there. Oh, even worse, horrible. Might be a delay in my setup between the internet and Twitch's servers. Yeah, you're not wrong. That could be the issue too. Good news is I beat Ivana. I almost lost against her. That would have been sad. All right. It's a good round there. All right, so I'm going to... No one responded, but I'm still going to do this and see what you guys think. So I'm going to click be right back because I got to switch the source for my captured device. I think that's about it for me today. So I thank you guys for joining me tonight. I'll probably stream again next week with just a little Alchemist at the beginning, and then maybe on my second stream of the week I'll play some RuneScape or Fortnite because I want to show you guys how I do in that game. But with that being said, thank you guys for joining me. I hope you have a good Friday, have a good rest of your evening, or if it's Saturday where you're at, have a good Saturday. Enjoy your weekend, and I will see you soon. Take care for now.